Hi there, so welcome to August Icebreakers, and the purpose of the icebreaker video is just very short bursts of information or news story that I think will be relevant to you, help you understand things or alert you to some of the issues that are going around the world right now. So 3 stories, normally about 10 minutes or so, sometimes a bit less, just to keep you aware and sighted on things. So let's go. So this month I've got a story on a Guernsey firm that's been fined £175,000. System priorities, you're probably wondering what's all that about. Bear with me, I will explain. And is Telegram, that app you've probably got on your phone, really private? This is quite an interesting investigation actually that's cropped up. So ITI Trade were fined in Guernsey. They're now in administration anyway, but they've got to pay a £175,000 financial penalty. And their former director, Alex Phil, formerly Alex Filatov, has also to pay £35,000 to the GFC. The allegations are that he ran a front operation where the real business was conducted largely through a company in Russia. No CDD or sanctions have been done properly, so thankfully that particular company is now being shut down. But again, it underlines the importance of CDD, underlines the importance of sanction screening, and if you're not doing it, you are lining yourself up for a fall. Now maybe this, I don't know too much about this particular story, maybe that was deliberate, I don't know, but the regulators are coming on hard on those people that aren't doing the basics. So it's not a nice to have, it's a must, particularly if you're an AML regulated or registered business and you ignore the regulations at your peril. And I've seen many examples over the last month to 6 weeks of companies getting some rather swinging fines. So really get yourself on the ball. If we can help with anything, we do offer a screening service, by the way. You'll find that on the main website. And we've also got Investigation Engine if you want to get yourself a really easy to use enhanced due diligence system. System priorities. Now this is something that's come out, and it's where the National Crime Agency, the FCA and private companies are now coming together to tackle 9 areas of financial crime, and I've not put every single one in here, but I picked out the main ones. So as I mentioned in the previous story, sanctions evasions by UK-based or UK-registered professional enablers. So expect to come under scrutiny if you fit in that camp. Looking at the prioritising transaction flows and corporate structures, so abuse by PEPs, politically exposed persons, because that is clearly an issue. So if you really need to understand complex structures and make sure you are inquiring into every aspect of that particular structure. A resilient crypto asset ecosystem, and that's to support people, members of the public who want to be able to use crypto or want to invest in it, but want the confidence it's not going to be a scam. Money laundering through UK corporate structures by organised crime groups. Now I do quite often in the newsletter focus on at least one organised crime story. Again, it's really important to keep on top of this. Understand typologies, methodologies, how criminal business operates, because it's very similar to the way that conventional, legitimate businesses work. And so it's understanding the sorts of things they do, and then that makes you more alert to the things to look out for when you are conducting your own CDD or you're onboarding clients of businesses. The exploitation of money mules by criminal networks. So people like students, people who are coerced into sort of carrying money for criminal organisations, and understanding that better, and it's a priority now for economic crime for the next 12 months or so. And then importantly, the financing of terrorist attacks. Very important from a public safety point of view as well. So, learning points, there are 9 in all. Just type in System Priorities NCA 2025 and you'll go straight to the PDF document. It's worth downloading and keeping on your system. So acquaint yourself with them. And one of the things you should be doing, certainly from an AML registered regulated business, making sure you align your risk assessments with those priorities, because they are what you're going to be judged on, and obviously keeping them levelled up and up to date. So Telegram, I have Telegram myself, the app on my phone. We like to think we're safe and it's private, etc. But the Organised Crime Corruption Reporting Project have conducted an investigation into the ownership of Telegram, or who's involved with it, and it raised some worrying issues. So, without getting too technical, the core networking infrastructure is controlled by a Russian engineer, a network engineer called Vladimir Vedenev, and it would appear he's got ties to companies that work for Russian security agencies, including the FSB. So his company, and I think it's based offshore, Global Network Management, GNM, leases over 10,000 IP addresses, Internet Protocol addresses, to Telegram, and it has exclusive access to servers and routers handling that traffic. So there is potential from a technical point of view to have visibility on user metadata. Now, metadata is data about data. It's not the specific message, but it will be data about, certain dates, times. And there might be some analysis could be done on that to actually expose certain things about you and your usage. So it may not be as private as you think. It's worth watching and keeping an eye on. You might wish to explore alternatives. So learning points: always be cautious about the claims about encrypted services, particularly those that are free. You don't pay anything for Telegram, it's free. So you've got to ask the question, why is it free? And the investigation is well worth a read. It's quite lengthy. It's available on the website. And I've put the link in there. I appreciate you wouldn't be able to copy it from this sort of PowerPoint sort of video, but if you just go to occrp.org, it's at the moment it's quite high on the news feed, so it should be easy to find. So that's it for this month. You may be aware that we've altered the membership tiers a little bit to give you access to, as a free member, to the podcast, which I think is we've got some really interesting people that we've interviewed so far, and there's more to come. But if you've got any questions, comments, suggestions, or if you want to be a podcast guest, drop me an email, info@intellect-group.com. There you go. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you find it useful. Speak to you again next month.